Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is August the 8th, 2017. Buy and hold. Get rich by desiring little. Pure commitment to Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network has locked in Segwit activation. Happy times around $3,400 Bitcoin. Adam is in a rush to get to Dublin, Ireland, and is hardly prepared for this show. But he's remembering to tell you to go to cryptohwwallet.com to get your Trezors and your other storage devices, digital bit boxes. I'll be talking about them more in the future. What else do we have? Ledger Nanos. And of course, the leather case you can get there using the special codes that are below. You're going to see me in a second with my leather case on my Trezor. And yeah, dudes, I hardly prepared for this show at all. Here's another leather case. Remember them if you want to remember Crypto HW. Also, remember to do that. Does everyone see what to do there? I'll remind everyone of that later. So we're probably just going to read off of like random notes that I have here because well, I'm got a lot on my mind here. So first off, I will be in Ireland. The link to the event I will be at is below. Again, if you can email me at adam@trezorhelp.com if you want to arrange meeting with me some other day in Ireland. I got a lot to do when I'm there. It's going to be fun. I got to email someone. The guy who's picking me up, who's an awesome dude. I got to email him right after this. But people email me if you want to meet me there. And if you happen to be at that event that's listed below, cool, we'll meet there too. I know one of you is signed up for that event, and that's really awesome that you want to be there and meet me, and I can't wait to meet you. You know who you are. So what else? So yeah, let's talk about this awesome Overstock news. Usually this is kind of mainstreamy type news. I usually don't talk about things like this, but they used to hold 10% of their Bitcoin. They accepted Bitcoin and they would hold 10% of it, sell 90% of it, and now they're going to hold 50% of it. And you know, some of the naysayers out there say, well, the people who accept Bitcoin really don't accept Bitcoin, these businesses. They just sell it right away. Well, now Overstock is going to, they're committing to 50% hoarding it, 50% hoarding, 50% holding. So that is that's good news. They're taking the Meister hold position there, and yeah, but it is bullish, and people soon enough aren't going to be able to say, well, people are selling their Bitcoin right away. These companies are selling their Bitcoin right away that accept it. They don't really accept it. Well, there's going to be more and more accepting it, because why not accept it when it is it's been going up so much? It's good for your business. Where else are we? I looked at the chat for 1 second and I can't see the chat. I see 21 million's in there. So dude, you rock. Go to 21 Million Club's YouTube channel, and 21 million, that's the amount of Bitcoin that'll ever be produced. Everyone in Bitcoin should know that. That's very important. If you're buying ICOs, you should know that too. You shouldn't really jump ahead of the learning curve. We'll get there in a second. Okay. So I think so Bcash is floating around 0.1 Bitcoin, which is interesting. It had gone down. Do they have a plunge protection team, or I don't know, or are there a lot of people, you know, some non-tech people or newbie-ish people who just think, oh, this is just a discounted version of Bitcoin. I can't afford to buy one Bitcoin, so why don't I buy one Bitcoin Cash? Just as good, just as good. Now it is harder to buy Bitcoin Cash. Obviously, you can't buy it on Coinbase or anything like that. So I could be wrong about that theory. Again, if you're a new person out there, you can buy a fraction of any cryptocurrency. You don't have to buy a whole one Bitcoin for $3,400 or one whole Ethereum for $260 or whatever. You can get 0.1, 0.01. They're divisible. So don't let the large price of some of these crypto or Bitcoin make you buy something else that you don't even know what it is. But I think people who are not in the whole entire Segwit battle, and we should be really happy. I linked to an article below that from Bitcoin Magazine that gives an updated timeline of the dates that are important for the rest of the year involving Segwit and the Segwit 2x drama. But the people who aren't involved in that, they probably are just like, oh, well, some people are getting this free Bitcoin. Oh, and I called it, you know, I don't usually use this name, this free Bcash. To see how I'm thinking about Ireland so much, I'm breaking my own rules here. So many people are getting this free. You're getting an anomaly broadcast here, people. Pound that like button if you like this out of the blue, Adam Meister, not calling it Bcash. It is Bcash, but they call it by that name that uses Bitcoin, which is like, it confuses newbies. It just mixed me up there too. So no one's immune to the confusion. Anyway, the people who are outside of the argument and the tech arguments and all that stuff, they're just like, it's whatever, discounted Bitcoin. I'll try it out. Probably just as good as Bitcoin. So that's going to help sustain it. The newbies are going to sustain it for a while, it looks like. There were a lot of people that were predicting doom and gloom for it. I thought at first, oh, it's going to go to $5 right away. Now, it hasn't. Something's going on that's keeping it up around 0.1. And I think leading into Segwit 2x, it'll probably still be high. It'll go higher because some people will be spreading rumors or using leverage that instead of Segwit 2x, we're just going to all adopt Bcash instead. So just be prepared for stuff like that. There probably are future pumps of Bcash. Who knows? Or just sustainability based on sustainability. Paul is here. Paul is here. Paul knows me. Hey, Paul, what's up? Paul, say hi. Say something in that chat. I'm actually looking in the chat right now. Paul knows me in real life. If that's the guy I think it is. Anyway, that's a rare thing. That threw me off, didn't it? If that's really who I think it is. Anyway, I knew someone by that name anyway, so in Baltimore, and he went out to San Francisco. Wait, let's see if that's Paul. Let's see real quick. Hey, hi, Paul. How much money could the government throw in? Okay, I'll figure out if that's who I know in a second. We'll do that off air. Off air. Adam's getting distracted. We got to have this show done in 9 minutes, people. I got to get out of here. So anyway, I linked to a Twitter account, and I forgot to link to ETHLance. ETHLance is a company that contacted me, and I thought it was interesting. They're a business. They're a business that really uses Ethereum, not for ICOs or not for speculation, but they're gonna use it for. Yeah, Adam, we're both Baltimoreans. You better believe it. Paul and I, God, we knew some hot women. What was that bar that's right near Brewers Art? We were hanging out. I met you when we were hanging upstairs at that bar, Dionysus. We're Dionysus, and man, you were with that girl that lives around the corner or whatever. I mean, you knew a lot of hot women there. A lot of hot women. They were good women. They really were, man. Anyway, and Dionysus was a good bar back in its day. It was. So pound that like button if you like Adam reminiscing on with his buddy out there in San Francisco. And it is good to see you, Paul. I know, Paul, you're into Bitcoin and everything, and I think I've mentioned it to you. I mean, this stuff has been really doing well for me. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable what's been going on. And you know, the people in Baltimore have no clue about this stuff. It's so funny. I'm living two different worlds here, man. Yeah, you should see. You should see what I wish some of the Bitcoin people knew about what we used to do out there. You know, Red Maple and Dionysus, all that fun stuff. And I mean, what a blast in Baltimore. What a blast. Some good times. Good times. What's that girl's name that lived around the corner? Her father owns the what's her name? She's a nice girl. But so all right. So yeah, that was a real Ethereum company out there. I linked to them. And speaking of Ethereum's, what is this? I'm trying to read my notes. Usually, Paul, I'm much better with this stuff, and I got to get out of here. I literally got to. I'm like having a conversation with you. I hope people like this. You know, no, her name wasn't Ricky. What was the girl's name? That lived. I mean, I probably even shouldn't say her name. I mean, she's still my friend on Facebook and everything. All right. Ethereum is, people want to have an Ethereum number 3 here. That's what people want to be the next Ethereum. No. I'm getting confused here. And that's why they're pumping up their altcoins. They're pumping up their ICOs. Amanda Johnson and I actually talked about Dash becoming this third one that just darts into the stratosphere. And there's so many other people that dream about that with their altcoins. I'm basically summarizing a comment somebody left on my comments. People left back and forth with me on in the comments section here, and I'm just rambling on basically. What was I wanted to say about because I got thrown off when I saw Paul in there. The whole video is going to crazy town here. What is this I wanted to say about? I wanted to say something else about Ethereum. Yeah. Okay. Bcash, yeah, China. All right. Which crypto? So when I was reading that article about, Overstock, and Overstock's going to accept all these altcoins too. You should be happy, altcoin people. You should be really happy. No, but it's cool that Overstock's getting hardcore in the cryptocurrency. And so which cryptocurrency would you use to send a transaction you did not want anyone to know about? So that was a poll over at CoinDesk or whatever thing I was reading. And basically, what would be your anonymous coin of choice? And amazingly, with 517 votes, Bitcoin won. That's weird. It's just people don't. Monero was second at 24% with 385 votes. Then Zcash and Ether were very close to each other. Other and Dash was less than Other. Pound that like button. Okay, there's three ICO type of people out there. They're people like me that just admit they don't know. I don't know the difference between them. I don't look into them at all. I'm honest. I don't own any, and I don't own any. Then you have people who own them, who just buying for speculation, who don't know about them at all either. Just they know as much as I do, but they just heard some dude on the internet say they were good, so they're into them. So that's another type of ICO person out there. And finally, you have people who do know what an ICO is. They know the difference between their ICO that they're either pumping or they're behind. They're trying to sell to you. All right. So just and looking for greater fools. So just think of those three different people involved here in ICO land. People are like, Adam, you should know, you should do your research into them. No, I'm not interested in them. Okay. And at least I admit it. These other people who are buying them they don't know about them, most of them, but they're just buying them blindly. So I'd rather be honest and say, no, I don't care. I don't know them. I'm not going to give you advice on them, than be the person who's just buying them blindly, or the person who's pumping them when he knows that he's selling more than half of it is no good. All right, there also is a link to below, and the most vocal people are not me, or they're not my types, okay? The most vocal people are the pumpers and the ones who are buying into it, who are buying into this insanity, buying into mining businesses on Titan, as I talked about last night. And of course, all my videos from the last couple of days, This Week in Bitcoin, all that stuff is linked to below. All right, what else do we have here? Yeah, Bitcoin Magazine has an article. It's updated version of all the key dates that are coming up. Please check that out. That is really important. What else did I want to say here on my piece of paper? Roger Ver. I almost said someone's name. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. I talked about the pump leading into 2x. That might be the pump of Bcash leading into that people trying to use Bcash as leverage to say, well, we'll just adopt Bcash if you don't do our 2x fork, or adopt our 2x fork. All right. Well, I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister. King of the Trolls, Paul says. Yes, I almost said the King of the Trolls name there. All right, I probably skipped something tonight. Guys, I hope you liked that little window into my Baltimore life. I don't really know what this video was about tonight. I will link to that, some things that I didn't put up there before. I think I owe you a couple links, but most of the links are there. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, pound that like button. Be happy that we have Segwit. We got a lot of good things rolling here. I'm going to be in Ireland for the next week in Dublin, and some of us will meet up, and it'll be a fun time, and I'm just in a rush, and I'm sorry. Bye-bye.